Benji. Oh, shit. Where is Ethan?
We're currently formulating a plan B, although technically it's a plan C.
This isn't going very well.
I am aware of that, Brandt.
With the package on it. You understand?
We're working on it.
Luther? What the hell are you doing there? You're supposed to be on assignment in Malaysia.
Assistance, it's a different thing.
The package is still on the plane.
We understand the package is on the...
Switched on.
Which he has.
And how do you access the uplink?
It involves hacking a Russian satellite.
I can't authorize that.
Which is on board. What do you want me to do?
I'm reading a heat bloom, Benji. The engines are starting.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But I can't do anything until I'm connected to the satellite.
The package is still on that plane.
Shut down the fuel pump.
Mechanicals are locked out.
What about the electrical?
No, they're encrypted.
Benji, the plane!
Yes, the package is on the plane. We get it.
Ethan, where are you?
I'm by the plane. Benji, can you open the door?
Can I open the door? Maybe.
Plane, open the door. How'd you get in the plane? Not in the plane. I'm on the plane. Open the door. Jay, open the door.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, Benji.
Benji, open that door!
Come on.
Yes, got it.
Door.
The other door, right, yes, the other door. Okay, oh, yes, sorry. My bad. All right, look, I'm gonna open the power door. How's that?
We're about to close.
That won't be long.
You looking for anything in particular? Let me guess. Classical.
Monk.
Shadow Wilson on bass.
Shadow Wilson played drums.
You're in luck. I have a first pressing. It really is you.
The weapons you recovered in Belarus were confirmed to be VX nerve gas, capable of devastating a major city. The bodies of it low-level Chechen separatists, with neither the access nor the ability to acquire the weapons they were transporting, by enabling acts of terror in nations friendly to Western interests. IMF suspects this to be the same shadow. IMF would be right. Normally, you and your team would be tasked with infiltrating and disrupting this terrorist. We are the syndicate, Mr. Hunt, and now we know who you are. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, will be killed, and your precious secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. Good luck, Mr. Hunt. This message...
Mr. Chairman, the IMF's misadventures date back to my earliest days at the CIA when the IMF broke into the...
Disarmed Russian warhead.
A Russian nuclear warhead...
Rendered safe by the IMF.
Clipped the Transamerica Pyramid before plunging into the San Francisco launch codes to a known terrorist. Do I have that right, Agent Brandt?
I can neither confirm...
Infiltrated the Kremlin. Here is the Kremlin before. And the Kremlin after. The Secretary's approval, yes, we know. In fact, until this panel appoints a new secretary, you really can't say much of anything, can you, Agent Brandt?
Well, I didn't...
Organization. It is an outdated one. A throwback to an era without transparency and without oversight.
Mr. Chairman.
The time the CIA.
Mr. Chairman, the IMF has operated without oversight for 40 years.
Chairman.
Now, are its methods unorthodox?
Mr.
Yes,
Chairman,
are it
instability.
without the IMF?
This panel recognizes the IMF's contribution to global... also show a pattern of wanton brinksmanship and a total disregard for protocol. From where I sit, results, perfect or not, look suspiciously like luck. I'm afraid today...
Vad gör du här?
Måste se vad killen är gjord av.
Winter.
You know who I am?
The funny thing is, you're officially declared dead. That is yours.
Honom. Inte döda honom.
Vissa killar knäcker man långsammare än andra.
Are you worried he's going to take your place?
You should go before it gets ugly.
Då ska vi se, min vän, hur tuff du är.
Du, Jan.
What are you doing?
I can't leave.
No, you can't stay. We just killed those men. Who are you?
You better hurry now. Good luck.
SATCOM 7.
Western Europe unsecured.
Designator. Go.
London terminal is compromised. Repeat, London is compromised.
Anything to go on.
A face. You wanted something, not information.
He could have killed me. They know who we are, how we operate. And I think I know why they've been so hard to find. Just focus operator agency. Just as long as they're dead or presumed dead. Start with Yannick Winter. He's also known as...
The committee has shut us down. Operations have been handed over to the CIA. There is no more IM.
I understand.
Ethan.
I understand, Brent. We didn't have this conversation. I've disappeared in London. I won't stop until I do.
This may very well be our last mission. I don't know.
Don't lie to me, Brent.
I have no way of contacting him. He's deep cover. Last I heard, he's tracking the syndicate.
The CIA has never discovered any actionable intel regarding this, syndicate.
What are you implying?
Not implying, stating. I believe that the syndicate is a figment of his imagination, created to justify the IMF's existence. I'm going to mayhem he is responsible for. Welcome to the CIA. Ethan Hunt is living his last day as a free man.
All right, everybody, heads up.
Execute.
Langley Brimstone, go. I say again, we are go.
Langley, there's nobody here.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a series of control questions.
I know, and I'm going to answer truthfully. See, that's a lie. I'm actually third in line to the throne. My brother was...
Has Ethan Hunt contacted? Left these behind. Tell me what you make of them.
I don't know, he's taken up...
All of them were government agents. Russian, French, British, Israeli, you name it. These are highly classified files, and yet...
Oh. Are you suggesting I'm helping him?
Oh, the thought had crossed my mind.
6 months I have been here, sifting through mountains of more data than anyone in my section, and yet every week you haul me in here and you ask me the same question, just in a different way. You seem to think I have some kind of obligation to him. Okay, nothing could be further from the truth. Ethan, we are not friends. I owe him nothing.
That'll be all done.
Welcome to Vienna, Benji. Miss me?
Ethan, where are you? Where the hell have you been? No, you know what? Please.
Right, just keep walking, but make sure you're not being followed.
Oh, I didn't win those opera tickets, did I?
No, I'm afraid not.
Who is he?
That's what we're here to find out. What I do know is he's our only possible link to the syndicate. Are you in?
Yes, of course, of course. So what's the play?
Simple. You find. Back at work Monday morning, no one is the wiser.
What? That's it?
You're in enough danger as it is.
Something a bit more, you know, dramatic.
Benji, we're trying to keep a low profile. You want drama?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, I am.
Correct in assuming that is the Chancellor of Austria.
Yes, you are.
Did you know he was going to be here?
No.
Looking for a nefarious terrorist, and I am sure the two things are completely unrelated.
Benji?
Meanwhile, I will try and mission is tantamount to treason.
Benji?
Because as you stated earlier, I will be back at my desk on Monday morning, playing video games, and no...
Nice tux, by the way.
Preset Act 1. Weiter.
IMF. See the world on a monitor in a closet.
I have eyes. Searching.
Talk to me, Benji.
Nothing.
Where are you?
Direct you.
Ben, did you see that?
See, I can't see you. Ethan, do you copy? Ethan, come in.
the lighting booth. Ethan, do you copy?
Lead the way. No, not right now.
That's the pace.
Don't wait for me. What's next?
There.
Shoes? Shoes, please.
Hier wird nichts zustoßen.
I am gonna have to search you.
You have to let me go.
Oh, not a chance.
I assumed you were deep cover back in London, but isn't this sure she's British intelligence?
Ilsa Faust. You're Ethan Hunt. And that shade is very hard. Saving your life in London put me in a tight spot with some very dangerous people. I was sent to kill the Chancellor to regain their trust.
You put him in the hospital, take him out of harm's way.
Same thing you tried to do.
You're not going to believe that, are you? What about the rest of her team?
One man to kill the Chancellor, the other one to kill you. A test.
Second one I failed, thanks to you.
We have a tail.
Who is he?
To let me out.
They're closing.
This has to look like an escape, so you just throw me out anywhere.
Tell me.
Throw her out!
You have everything you need to find me.
Benji done about Ethan Hunt. He was on a plane to Vienna with tickets to the opera, and within 6 hours of his arrival, the Chancellor was actionable intelligence.
Consider for the moment the possibility that Ethan's investigation led him to the opera, and that he's the one with the actionable...
Special Activities Division will now have full discretion.
You mean shoot to kill?
Whether Hunt lives...
Cash, move map. There's a change of clothes in that bag right there. Everything you need to make it to DC undetected. Once you're there, 2 tickets to the opera. And I attempted to recruit you into assassinating the Chancellor.
That
You
is not
refused.
the truth.
Your life depends on...
Tell me what this is all about.
Him?
He's former KSA, German intelligence. Missing, presumed dead.
Let me guess, presumed dead.
Tonight I made it official. I was looking for him, and the boss... He slipped away again in Jakarta. Hours before a passenger plane vanished over the Pacific, with two right before a fire at a petrochemical plant gassed a village of 2,000 people. You're starring the secretary of the World Bank. That fire bankrupted a global arms corporation. These are no accidents. They're links in a chain, the work of a single organization, the Syndicate. Destroy the system that created them, regardless of who's in the way.
An anti-IMF.
Killing the Chancellor tonight was a statement. The start of a new phase.
Or they could just be a series of...
Every time. Just like he was there tonight, I'm sure of it. So I don't know who he is, where he's from.
Ethan, this is what I signed up for. Let me help you find it.
That's why I brought you here, in the first place, and look...
It's not your decision to make, Ethan! I am a field agent. I know the risks. More than that, I am help. And you still do. So I am staying. And that is all we are going to say about that.
Good. Where do we start?
And how do we find her?
She said we have everything we need.
Way, not yours.
Where did I deviate?
You put 2 more gunmen at the opera tonight. One of them tried to kill me.
You missed him to escape in London.
Winter would have killed him in London, and that's not what you asked for.
Twice now you let him slip.
My loyalty or my ability?
Can't decide.
I've told you before. Trust me, or do it yourself.
Did he say anything? Does he know about Morocco?
He knows about the power plant. He doesn't know what's in it. I've seen to that.
Computer facility, offline, ultra-contained. It's impossible to hack into from the outside. It's essentially a digital safety deposit box.
Morocco.
Morocco.
Chancellor of Austria was assassinated. You believed in Ethan, and Benji were there. The Hunleys handed this over to... And that's where you come in.
Not interested. All I know about you is that you chose to work for Hunley.
Yeah, all I know about you is you chose to resign.
Gonna catch him.
No, this is the CIA. This is Hunley. We're talking about things are out of control. No, they're going to kill him. Him first. Are you going to help me?
Ethan is my friend. And if I have 1 second of doubt whose side you're on, all right?
All right.
What do I have to go on?
Not much.
He created the syndicate.
Where does he come from?
He's former British.
Just tell the CIA.
Because they don't want anyone knowing the syndicate was created by one of their own.
Organization. And for the first time in 2 years, I'm close to knowing who they are. Lane had associates the entire inner workings of the syndicate. One of his agents stole it, hoping to blackmail him, and kept it in access code, leaving Lane with a serious problem.
So the key to crushing.
So why hasn't Lane just sent someone to steal it?
Oh, he has. He sent... The facility is hidden beneath the local power plant located there. To reach the terminal, you'll need to pass the main gate. Combination locks. Even if you could make it through every other security measure, you won't beat the last one. That's because it's protected by gate analysis. How he talks, how he moves. Right down to his facial tics.
So what you're saying is no mask can beat it. We're busted before we even get into the vault, and I wind up in a Moroccan jail playing mummies and daddies with Omar the Strangler.
Air shaft.
6-inch diameter pipe.
Foundation?
12 feet of concrete, top and bottom.
Electric
security system.
Profile. Where the profile's stored.
All secure by the Taurus.
Liquid cooled. You mean that thing is underwater?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. It's a security profile. So that the other one can access the computer without being caught. Could I get in through there? What's that?
That's the service hatch. It can only be opened from the inside.
Where does the water come from?
Desalinized seawater flows through the intake in the power plant. And before you ask, the system is designed to shut.
All right, well, how long will it take to free swim from the intake to the surface?
What about installing the security profile?
Well, that's going to be like a minute tops.
So I have to hold my breath for 3 minutes.
You can do that.
Assume oxygen.
Don't worry about him, all right? All he has to do is install the fake profile before I get to the gate analysis. You said it yourself.
Satellite overwatch covering all 7 continents. DNA profiling, facial recognition.
I'm not even looking for them. I'm looking for her.
What do you mean?
These sketches.
Exactly sure who this guy is. But this woman, he knows her.
Find her, find Ethan.
Tell me it's possible to pull facial recognition off a sketch.
For mere mortals, no. For me, I could have.
How long is this gonna take?
Found her.
What the hell?
She's bad news.
What?
Salam alaikum.
هاري ما تمشيش.
Benji.
Et voilà.
One more time. You'll have 3 minutes. Search.
Remember, conserve oxygen. Don't move a muscle if you don't have to. The elevator.
That current will carry you to the Taurus. Once you're there, I'll shut it down.
Important note. The profile, which that profile before I reach the gate analysis. I'm dead.
Thank you, Benji.
problem. The cooling system's rebooting. But some...
No.
See what I tell you? Difficult? Absolutely, but certainly not gonna...
Okay. Yeah. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, you okay? How you doing?
Hey, buddy. You take a moment, all right? Just take a moment. There's nothing a little sunshine and fresh air won't fix. You'll be right?
What are you doing here?
Listen, I don't want to sound ungrateful, okay? I appreciate everything you do for me, but one of these days, we're gonna nail that.
Wait. I thought you said you could find him.
I said I could look.
Where's Hunt?
He's dead.
Oh, that really hurts.
Can you walk?
Yes, I can.
We have to get to her before late.
A minute ago, you were dead.
What are you talking about?
This is not going to end well. There she is!
Seatbelt on? Were you asking me that now? Hang on! Look out!
Oh, hey boys, what did I miss? Ooh, that looks sharp. Careful, careful.
Please tell me you made a copy of that disc. So where are we going?
politicians they control, and where the money comes from. It's everything you want to know.
What makes you think this? Why would he ever let you have it if it was? Did you never stop to consider that he may want me to have it? Misinformation to Hunt? Together, you're both compromised. That's his ultimate objective. This may be authentic.
No. My orders were to deliver you information.
First hand. This isn't proof, it's a test like everything else. The only way to pass is to go back.
I can't do that.
Volition.
He was going to torture and kill an American agent.
And you should have let him. Then he would still have Lane's trust. There's no allies in statecraft, Ilsa. Only common interest. As it stands, Ethan Hunt is a man without a country.
Are you ordering me to kill Hunt?
Good God, no. Nothing so crude as that, no. You will do it.
You sent me to do a job. I did it.
Without a country of your own. The director of the CIA called me inquiring about you personally, of course, to protect you of opportunity. Precious few people know about your true identity. There is no choice, Ilsa. You're going back. To know you're still with us.
I can't open it.
What do you mean you can't open it?
I mean I can't open it ever.
That's a red box.
Doesn't sound good.
Meaning it's triple encrypted. You're not getting into that thing unless you have fingerprints, retinal scan, and a voice phrase spoken.
So what you're saying is there is no ledger, which means we have no proof that the syndicate even exists, so we're back to square one. Only now...
Why is there a red box sat in a private data vault in Morocco?
And why would Lane want it if he can't open it?
Just helped him steal it.
He's going to take the Prime Minister.
Yeah, MI6.
No, Brant, put down the phone. Let's think about this.
We have a responsibility to warn the British government and not get beating you at every turn.
Is that what you think this is? Brant?
I think right now, you're incapable of seeing that there's another way.
And sometimes Ethan is the only one capable.
No, you don't know him. If he wants something to happen, there is no preventing it.
That's why we have to warn the British.
Maybe that's a fine lane. We're gonna get him before he takes the Prime Minister.
Fine lane. But please tell me, how are we gonna do that?
You didn't take a look for yourself?
Of course I did. But the file was encrypted.
And why would I lie to you? If he knew what it was. And you wouldn't have helped him.
What is...
You and I, we both know why you've come back, don't we? Why do you continue to resist?
Terrorist.
If that were true, then my goal would be to spread fear, but my method is far more... I help my government kill many innocent people and more, so much more. Killing to keep things as...
I think Ethan Hunt would disagree.
Ethan Hunt is a gambler, and one day his luck will run out. One of us will be the villain then.
Nothing here.
I'm interested to see who you blame for what happens next.
I have to say, you sure can ride. That's all we're ever gonna say about it.
Atlee said you would understand.
Badly. And he didn't bring you in. Even after you gave him a disc.
Exact copy, I'm sure of it.
Was it in your possession the entire time?
They don't care if you live or die. But you knew I was going to take it to him.
I hoped you would.
Disc, only we do.
I have a question. If the disc was blank, why is she still alive? Unless if...
So who are you working for now?
Lane, Atlee, your government, my government, they're all the same.
So where's that leave us?
The way I see it, you have three choices. One, you hand me in the disc and your work is done.
My thoughts exactly.
Works for me.
But you know they're not going to believe you.
She has a point.
Two, you let me walk away to an uncertain fate. You use the disc as bait, and being a gambler, you'll probably end up handing Lane that disc whether you want to or not.
That is entirely possible.
Right now.
Oh boy.
Forget about Lane. There will always be another Lane. There will always be people like us to face. We can be anyone. We can do anything.
A message, didn't he?
I've saved your life twice. I won't be able to do it again.
What's the message?
Get with her!
She's gone. I lost her.
What's up? She knew this would happen! Only Lane knows what's going to happen.
Ethan, and for the sake of your friend, you will do it.
I'm listening.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, words, please.
I accept.
Yes.
He wants a disc.
There's only one person on Earth who can unlock that disc.
We have to take the Prime Minister. It's the only way to get Benji back.
Ethan, that's exactly what Lane wants you to do.
Which is why This is how we beat Lane. This is how we make everything right. Can you see?
William Brandt, sir. He says it's urgent.
I have no other choice. I'm trying to prevent a catastrophe.
I can understand that. Where are you?
Land, not before.
I'm not interested in playing games, Brad.
And I'm not interested in seeing my friends get killed either. So if I'm gonna follow.
You okay?
We're supposed to.
Brent? I can't.
But we do what we have to do for our friends, right?
Get him ready, please.
You were right to call me.
Is that he's alive, and I need your reassurance that he's going to stay that way.
help you capture him alive. That is the deal.
Your friend, Brandt, the worst of them being that you still believe you can control any outcome. Stay with him. Chief Hadley.
Director Hunley, how delightful to see you here. Last time we spoke, you were hunting rogue agents in Morocco. I'm listening.
Going twice? Sold to our generous charity.
Sir, Chief Hadley for MI6.
We have this breath.
It's a matter of national security, sir. Enter.
Yes, sir.
Help me to understand. Who is this man? Share responsibility for this.
Ethan Hunt was part of a disgraced intelligence agency which has since been dissolved.
And he's gone.
Intelligence suggests that he's been manipulated by one of your own former agents.
Ilsa Faust, Prime Minister. She disappeared 2 years ago.
Brandt, a former colleague of Hunt's, he came forward with first-hand knowledge of the plot against you.
Sir, Hunt is in possession of averting down the syndicate.
The syndicate, you say?
Yes, sir. That's what he calls it.
About that syndicate? Because you assured me that that's...
Assure you?
And yet here we have the Central Intelligence Agency indicating otherwise.
I don't understand.
Prime Minister, your life...
Solomon Lane, ring a bell.
Yes. Unfortunately.
So there actually is a syndicate?
It was the hypothetical brainchild of Chief Atlee. He used them to surgically remove our enemies both at home and abroad. Its operating budget was to be hidden offshore in a Varian executioner with zero accountability. I rejected the proposal unequivocally. Furthermore, I was given evidence.
These men have been duped by Agent Faust.
Atlee, save it for the public inquiry.
Sir, I evaded. A specialist without equal, immune to any countermeasures. There is no secret he cannot extract. No security anticipated this very conversation and is waiting to strike in whatever direction we move. Sir, Hunt is the living...
Prime Minister.
Just relax, sir. Everything's gonna be all right.
Atlee shot me.
I hope you realize you've set back U.S.-UK relations to the American Revolution.
Desperate times. Stand by to receive.
Ready.
Scanning.
Retinal scan confirmed.
You've got a very warm hand.
Biometric confirmed. The prompt is Kipling.
The prompt is Kipling.
Yes, of course. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs. Men doubt you.
You got it?
We're told not to let anybody in.
By whom?
By you, sir.
We know you created the syndicate, but Lane went rogue and turned it against you, didn't he? And you've been desperately trying to cover it up. Now, Director Hunley has some questions for you regarding Ilsa Faust.
True.
It's the antidote.
And then you saved the Prime Minister, sir.
Did he? I'm very grateful.
Sir. I have what you want. Where do I go? Out there in 15 minutes, he'll kill Benji.
The mission is to bring down the syndicate. If Lane gets his hands on that money, we're unleashing a terrorist.
If you can't make it back.
I'll make it back.
Just
Just be ready.
Greetings, Prime Minister. If you are viewing this message, it means that you have chosen to activate the Syndicate. This disc gives you the Syndicate to operate undetected for decades. Instructions to access these funds are...
This is the end, Mr. Hunt.
Your friend is sitting on a highly sensitive
Pressure trigger. So no sudden moves.
Your final test.
When Lane has what he wants, I kill you. Nice.
No time to think, Ethan.
Have a seat, please.
My weapon of choice.
From the moment I killed the young lady in the record shop, I knew you would
Stop it. Whether she broke you that night you met, or let you go. Whether you let her run in Morocco, whether she...
Right now. And again. Somewhere along the line, you had a crisis of faith. Human life didn't matter anymore. Or maybe it never really did. Either the orders. Or why? You blame this system for what you are, instead of yourself. Your money. A lot of it. And you'll stop at nothing to get it. That's how I know.
Where is the disc?
You like to play games. I have a game for you. To let Benji go. You're looking at it. I am the disc. I memorized it. All 2.4 billion in numbered accounts. If that... nothing. Right now you're thinking disc. There's only one way to be sure. Let Benji go.
take him.
They come one step closer. Shoot me.
You remember I told you one day you were going to take things too far? This is me speaking, by the way. It's not him.
This time I won't be locked in a glass box. You want your money? The bone doctor's gonna beat it out of me.
139.
Go.
Ethan.
Friendless, you're waiting. Go.
What do I do?
Kill the woman.
Get ready.
Which way?
Ska vi se vad du gjorde.
Face to face. Just as you wished, Ethan.
It hurts, I know. Mr. Lane. Meet the IMF. You're free now. Where will you go?
God.
Look.
You know how to find me.
Hunley. Director Hunley.
Mr. Chairman.
6 months ago. How do you explain your testimony today?
It's quite simple, really. We had reason to believe that the syndicate had infiltrated our had to be absolute. The whole operation was known only to myself and a handful of IMF agents.
So they exposed the so-called syndicate?
That is correct, sir.
Which is why you're here today, asking for the IMF to... I'm not sure the committee approves of your methods, Director Hunley.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Justify this deception.
I can neither confirm nor deny details of any operation.